Let's read some scary stories while I get ready for bed. This story is called The Tall Top Hat Man That Haunted My Family. When I was going into the 6th grade, my family moved into an upper unit of a run-down duplex in one of the worst parts of the city. It was me, my older brother, Jay, a freshman at the time, and my little brother, Adakai, kindergarten, and my two little sisters, aged of 4 and 3. My mom was a single parent, working long hours, and we didn't have much, just a mattress, a TV, and a gifted PS4 in her room. Now, in my family, we believe kids can sense and see things adults can, and this night proved it. My mom was at work, and me and my sisters were downstairs with a family friend who lived in the lower unit. My brothers were upstairs playing on the PS4. Jay went to the bathroom, and Adakai went to the kitchen to grab chips. When Adakai came back, Jay was gone. He figured Jay is in his room. So he went to check, then we all heard Adakai screaming like he was being murdered. We ran upstairs right as my mom was getting home from work. Adakai was clinging to Jay, crying so hard he can barely talk. Jay looked freaked out but swore he didn't do anything. Once Adakai calmed down, he said he went into Jay's room and flipped the light on. It exploded, and in that flash, he saw a tall, dark man wearing a top hat. We went into the room and sure enough, the bulb was blown. My mom immediately smudged the entire place with sage and we all tried to calm down. I want to state that me and my siblings weren't exposed to the internet. We had an Obama phone to use if we ever needed to call mom while she was at work. If you ever had an Obama phone, you know how slow it is. I used to have one. They're pretty slow. Yes, we had a PS4 to watch YouTube, but none of us were watching anything scary, so we never heard of the top man and his stories. Anyways, that night we all slept in mom's room again, the only room we had set up. The lights were off, except the TV. My little sisters wouldn't stop jumping around, so my mom made them sit on the wall to settle down. A few minutes later, both of them suddenly screamed and bolted for the bed, crying and shaking. They said there was a man standing in the kitchen smiling at them. The kitchen was visible from the room, and all the windows and doors were open because it was hot. My mom got up, mad and protective. She turned all the lights on and started smudging again. She opened all the windows and doors to the stairs that led outside, even the doors downstairs. She had all of us yelling, "You are not welcome here. Get out."
Over and over.
Then we all heard footsteps going down the stairs. Me and Jay stared at each other frozen. We didn't say a word, but we both heard it. Cause tell me why I've seen someone like this before. If you guys want me to read any of your ghost stories, let me know. Follow for more.